He's going to genocide anybody who's not a Jehovah's Witness. That's any Christian, Catholic, Buddhist, anybody. Genocide. It's a genocide God. Anybody who doesn't know the name of Jehovah is going to be destroyed. So that's the indoctrination you get. So the next thing you know, you're fearing, shame. Don't look back. That's what Lot did. Don't look outside this organization. You'll turn into a pillar of salt. That's one of the studies in there. Don't be like Job. God said, stay here, go that way. He didn't. Fish swallowed him up. Don't be like the Israelites. You know, Jehovah killed them just all of a sudden for this or for that. So there's this fear and shame that's being woven in to this truth that you so long for, this truth about this world and how it's going to end real soon, that you love and cherish. There's an intermixing of fear and shame and strong fear. That's why the Jehovah's Witnesses are known as a fear and shame-based organization. So that's how people get hooked, and that's how you lose your family very quickly. And the literature does it all. You don't even have to be that smart. As a Jehovah's Witness, they train you explicitly. You practice sessions before you go to the door. You know how to engage people. You know how to get their interest. And you know the things to tell them, and you know what not to tell them. You don't tell them right away you're going to cut off your family. You don't tell them right away you're not going to celebrate birthdays or Christmas. Those are down the road. You tell them about the paradise. You tell them about this. Things that they want to hear. The big worm. That's the hook, waiting to be hooked. And that's how people get hooked. And it's very fast and very rapid because people are looking for answers. But I got to tell you that if you start down this road, it's very easy to lose yourself. Because once somebody becomes your teacher and you're not reasoning and you've given yourself all over, you've just taken the bait and you're hook, line, and sinker, they become your teacher. They become your God in a sense. They become your one who feeds you instead of your own mind. Even the Bible says, be like the Bereans. Study for yourself and reason for yourself as to what is good or what is bad. So I just wanted to share that with you today. That is how people get hooked. If you're not a real astute person that studies the Bible, I'd recommend you don't answer the door when a Jehovah's Witness comes because they're very trained, they're highly skilled. And they're well dressed. There's many things on another level that you're looking at. The cleanliness, it looks pure, they look organized and discreet, and all these things. And you may not be ready for it. You may not be ready to handle that and to meet with that. So, if you are astute and you answer the door, you may be able to help a witness if you can offer them lots of love and show them the love of Christ in you and. Tell them that you have a wonderful relationship with God and that you love God and so on and so forth. That always shocks them, and it always bypasses their brainwashed mind because their soul knows the truth. Their mind is what's brainwashed, but the soul knows the truth, and the soul listens for truth. So love is from the Father. Love is from God. So if you have a lovingness about you and a love toward them, it can bypass their brainwashing, but I just want to tell you to be careful. Well, anyway, that's all I want to say, and I'm looking for people to do a documentary with me on life after Jehovah's Witnesses, how their life has become wonderful after they've gotten off the shame and the fear and the guilt, and how their life has changed, and maybe even how your experience in that land of milk and honey today. Jesus said that I've come so that you could have life and have life more fully. So we're here to serve, and we're here to be a vessel for God, and we're here to unfold in a beautiful and wonderful, dynamic way. We're here to unfold. We're made in the image and likeness of God. So I just want to share that with you today, and I just want to tell you, be sure to listen to the second video. The second video is how to get the hooks out. I'm going to tell you how to get the hooks out and how I got the hooks out after 40 years of being ingrained. 40 years of religious ideology, 40 years of knowing nothing else. I got all the hooks out. I'm drug-free, I don't drink, I don't smoke. Not that that has anything to do with it, but I feel wonderful. And I just want to say that there's life outside of Jehovah's Witnesses. that you don't have to be afraid. If you're somebody who's in there and you're starting to question and that little voice is coming up saying this just doesn't seem right, then look at my next video. I'll tell you how to get those hooks out. It takes some strength, it takes some fortitude, but you can do it. And there's a wonderful life. And as I've told many people, just on the where was the promised land? It was right on the other side of what you feared the most. It was right on the other side of the Red Sea. It was right outside of bondage. It's right over there. But we have to walk through some fear and we have to have some courage. So check me out on my next video, number 2, and I'll tell you how to get these hooks out. If you know somebody who's in the Jehovah's Witnesses, studying with the Jehovah's Witnesses, and you're terrified that you've lost them and you want them back, check out my next video. I'll show you how I got out. And anyway, thank you and God bless.